What's up guys, it's Matterz, and I know ZETSUBOU no Shima is coming out very soon, less than 2 weeks until we actually get to play that amazing DLC 2 Zombies map. I'm definitely hyped for it, but I do want to step back and talk about something for the future of Black Ops 3, and that's obviously moving on to DLC 3, which we presume to be where Nikolai will die, and which we've seen time and time again to be the Stalingrad location as seen on the Shadows of Evil notes, with the 4 coordinates of basically the DLC maps where these guys are dying. Obviously the Giant was found on there, Horizon was found on there, ZETSUBOU no Shima was found on there, and then this last one was found to be located in Stalingrad in Russia. And Stalingrad was a huge city within World War II. The Germans and the Soviets fought over the city and a ton of insane stuff like that, so it will be a very cool map to say the least, with the actual, I guess, machinery and gunshots and tanks everywhere. I think it would be really insane for zombies, and it was on the Shadows of Evil notes, and so far basically all of these coordinates came true. So the next couple really, or the last one here, Stalingrad, definitely will happen. But what's interesting is that we're going to be going through a bunch of different stuff regarding maybe a possible location of this map. It may be in the same area, but it actually could be a different sort of setting, a different sort of feature, and a different sort of, I guess, like feel to the actual map because of its new location. And before the video starts, if you can leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated, and let's get started. So, Stalingrad for DLC 3. Like I said, it's on the coordinates, it's there. But here's something different. You're going to see a link in the description if you want to check out the original Reddit post. This guy was actually talking about something really cool on how this new Zombies map for DLC 3 may not exactly be where Stalingrad is located, because if we talk about DLC 2 and we talk about what we've predicted, we didn't exactly predict everything, and the way the souls have been actually secured, it's not the same thing that we've seen, that we've predicted, and that we've seen within the code and the actual coordinates and stuff like that. So this is basically what happened here. The Dempsey map, a lot of people would think, you know, he would die in America, because that's where he's from. He's from the United States, and you would think his soul would be preserved and taken by Richthofen into the summoning key within America, but that's not the case, because actually his soul is preserved within Horizon, such a weird location, because he has no relevance. Dempsey has no relevance to Horizon, which doesn't make sense, and it's weird. Takeo, obviously he's Japanese, and his soul will not be saved within Japan, because technically that area that we're going to within the world, and right now it's in this Federation state, I think it's like Micro-Asia or something like that, Micronesian state, the Federated Micronesian state, and it's not technically Japanese. Back then it was, I guess, liberated by Japan and stuff like that, but it's not technically Japanese. Obviously, sort of, I guess Richthofen's the only one, because that's the very, very similar place. Dries in Germany, he's German, Group 935, all of that really circulates with each other. Then maybe that's hinting at something as well, that Richthofen's the only guy that actually preserved his soul in the same sort of place, relative to where he was from and his nationality and stuff. And obviously, the reason why I'm saying this is because Dempsey, not in his not in his actual, like, state or country. Takeo, not necessarily in his state as well. Obviously, Dempsey is a bit more significant than Takeo because he's close to Japan, but this could lead us to believe that Nikolai could have the same sort of effect, where we see Stalingrad, we see Russia, it makes sense, but it may not be that. Now, this guy actually has a theory about some really interesting location within Germany called WOLFSBERG that may be the new map for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and he talks about some stuff regarding why it would be like that. It's close to Stalingrad as well. You have this sort of, I guess, centralization around Volkswagen. That's basically where it was founded, or some sort of, I guess, main facility of Volkswagen is within the Wolfsberg city in Germany. So it could be sort of this like industrial auto plant type map, this factory map, and this actually would make sense, not like a factory like Dries, but like an actual like huge facility, and you go outside, inside, in the different basements and like the sewers, and you have like all the different like crazy, I forgot, it's like a campaign mission where you go underground. There's different multiplayer maps as well, and there's all like pipelines and stuff, and really cool, just like eerie sort of stuff within this huge abandoned building. It really would make for an insane map. And obviously, if you think about it, it would be cool as well, because going to Germany, going to Russia, especially in that part of the world, you would think, oh man, there's gonna be snow everywhere. There's no way they're gonna do snow snow again after the giant, and especially after Rise and Drop, and that's why they're not going to do snow again. So it would make sense for them not really to do sort of this outside map, and coming off of DLC 2, which we think is probably going to be mostly outside, which is really cool. I think in DLC 3 they're going to go back to a huge inside map with a ton of different crazy corridors, abandoned hallways, different underground bases and stuff like that. It would be very insane, and that would make sense based on its actual location with Volkswagen and stuff. And obviously I think the wolf sort of setting of it, the wolf I guess name and the feel, that would play really cool into the actual significance of the map, maybe for Easter eggs, maybe just for like looking at the map in general. It would be really cool. So tell me guys what you think about that. Again, the coordinates hint towards Stalingrad, I understand, and it probably will be Stalingrad, but I think in general for DLC 3 it would be a very cool map to actually see this come to the game. So tell me guys what you think about this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.